Hey guys, EBPMAN here, and today we're going to review probably the most expensive screen protector that I've ever reviewed on the channel. This is a $50 plus InvisiShield screen protector from Zagg, and it's for the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. Let's see if it's worth the $50 plus price. Now, for those of you who have used Zagg screen protectors and may be reacting to the overall intro on how expensive it is, or you've tried it and it's failed miserably, I have to highlight first that this is an updated version of the actual screen protector that you may have experienced before. And yes, it is very expensive and it's kind of hard to justify the price, but a lot of us have had troubles with the tempered glass screen protectors on the S7 and even on the S7 Edge and the non-Edge versions because of the curvature of the screens. So the question is, will this tempered glass screen protector second generation be able to solve some of those problems? Now, some of the common things that we're going to see here, there's some features there that I would say are pretty common. We'll zoom in just for a second here so you can see. Obviously, supporting of the curved edge. They say that they've improved the precision touch sensitivity. In other words, you're not going to have phantom touching, or you're not going to have a lack of touch sensitivity. That it is also smooth to the touch, which is going to be important because you want a glass-like experience, and that it has an easy application. Now, one of the things that is interesting about Zagg is that they do have a replacement process. Now, it's not 100% replacement if you do shatter it. What they will do is they'll replace it for $10. So that initial investment of $50 something plus tax up to $60 is the replacement. You don't have to spend the same amount of money. Included in the package, you'll find your glass screen protector, a information guide regarding registering your product for the warranty, a dust removal sticker, and also an alcohol wipe. Now, as I always say in all my videos, make sure you're in a dust-free environment. Make sure that you have not don't have the air going or anything or a fan that's circulating any kind of dust. I'll use the wipes, clean it up, and then we'll just try on the screen protector. Now, one of the things I always get asked about screen protectors, especially the curved ones, is if they have full adhesive in the back. And one of the things that I've discovered with this one is just like the other ones, it only has adhesive on the sides. Now, I will say that the adhesive on the side is pretty robust. So it's really sticky. So if I again try to move it like this, I can tell how sticky it is. Now, it does have a guide. Typically you don't really need the guide because you can always grab it on the sides. It is a case friendly screen protector, so it's not going to go and touch the edges, so it should work with all the cases that you have, either an OtterBox, a UAG case, a unicorn beetle, so it should work. So let's go ahead and remove the back and we'll try to align it. Now, from an alignment perspective, one of the things I like doing is pressing the on button so that I can see the LEDs so that they light up through this area. If this was let's say a clear screen protector, I wouldn't bother, but I always like to have the light line up with the multitasking key in the back button. So I'll do that off camera and then we'll come back. Now, once you have that alignment done, pretty much the exercise is just about releasing it into the position that you'd like. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to release it in place, and then I'm going to go around the sides and just make sure that it's there firmly. Now, with the screen protector on, let me just wipe it off just for a second just to show you what it looks like. It looks great. Feel is nice. Doesn't feel like it drags on your finger. The adhesive, I'd say, is super sticky. So all in all, easy installation. If you look at my alignment here, you'll notice how everything aligns nicely. So that's why I like to take a little time on the bottom. So just make sure you do that. And besides that, everything looks good. Now, the test for this screen protector to see if it's really worth it is going to be after a couple days to see if any kind of dust gets trapped on the bottoms, and also if there's any phantom clicking anywhere or the lack of clicking. So let me do a tap test and see how things look. And if it looks good, I'll go ahead and give you my results. Alright, so I performed several case tests. I had it on a UAG case. I also used the case from OtterBox. And finally, I'm on the unicorn beetle case, which is kind of one of my favorites as well. I actually switched throughout the week between the different cases. And I have to say that it fit well because again this is a case friendly screen protector that doesn't really go all the way up to the edges. I didn't feel the clicking, so those of you who have tempered glass protectors on your phone, you'll know that sometimes when you put them on you kind of hear like a little popping, very light popping sensation as you're moving it around, and I think that's because of the adhesive being so sticky now. And they do advise that you first work on the sides before you start using the phone, just making sure you get a good seal. Responsiveness is really, really good, so things feel really good. Let me just unlock my phone so I can show you what that looks like. So I have had no issues with navigating. There's nothing that is locking up at all. The overall quality of the responsiveness of the screen is good, and I haven't seen any kind of impairment around the actual visual side of things. So everything is good on that side. So right now, the biggest thing is going to be what happens 3, 4, or 5 days from now. So I'm not going to say that this is a buy until a week later. So I'll go ahead and do a test, see how things work. I'll post this video, and a week later I'll put in the comment area what I think about the tempered glass screen protector after daily use, and to see if there's any lifting, any lint coming in on the bottom, or things of that nature. Now keep in mind, because it's not a full adhesive protector, that the question also is, what happens if it gets wet? Will water come in under the screen? That will be something to see if I can test as well. So this concludes my review of the second generation Zagg tempered glass screen protector. It's a case-friendly version for the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. And if you have any comments or questions about the product, leave it in the comment area below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button that shows up there. And there may be a cool video that you may be interested over here on the side. So go ahead and please check that out. Thanks for watching.